And we are back and hoping to see a higher quality of game here in round 2. Players, of course, both at 1 and 0. And we are going to see a match played between Harrold, Khoo and Martin Teo.
Yeah, both veterans in the Singapore community here. Although I think neither of them really have much of a very strong accomplishments. Although Martin Teo
But they had some strong placings last season at the start of the season when he was just hitting hypnosis everywhere. Whereas Harrold has had its ups and downs, but hasn't really cut a major tournament such as an Open or even a regional.
I mean, even though he doesn't have that to his name, I still think he's a very strong player.
He's a competent player.
I've witnessed times where he's made very strong and very game-changing predicts in his games. So definitely a match to behold as we see Martin's team having the Dust Main, the Crobat, Incineroar, Kyogre, Tapu Bulu, and the Snorlax.
Whereas Harrold's playing a very common team build that we've been seeing floating around. It's going to be the Suicune, Xerneas, Lunala, Incineroar, Ferrothorn, and the Smeargle. So no Tapu for Harrold, they're opting for the Ferrothorn instead in this particular composition. But the Suicune, Xerneas, Lunala, Incineroar, even the Smeargle, fairly commonplace for this type of team.
Yeah.
With the Smeargle's moves usually the Follow Me to help the Xerneas set up, the White Guard to block the Kyogre's Water Spout.
Yeah.
The Spore, since the terrain has kind of been forgotten.
Yes, and you know, since Dark Void has been nerfed when it's not Darkrai that is using the move.
Yep.
So
though there's an option, of course, to run the Lovely Kiss if you're really worried about grass types.
Well, there is one grass type that will be immune to Spore here, which is Tapu Bulu, but I don't think it's going to fare too well against the likes of, say, the Ferrothorn or the Lunala. I'm also keen to see the type of damage that Lunala will be able to output.
Yeah, whether it's holding the choice specs, which it typically carries because it does output huge amounts of damage with that Moongeist Beam.
Yes.
Which is almost unresisted, except by, of course, Incineroar.
Yeah. Martin, I think, does have ways to fight back. He does have the Kyogre with, I assume, would be the Scarf. So should be able to
Kyogre does struggle against this particular composition though. With the Ferrothorn, with the Suicune able to set up Tailwind to roar the boost away. Even potentially Mirror Coat a boosted attack if he has it. So this particular, it's not an exaggeration to say that this particular team build was made to beat Scarf Kyogre.
You mean the Harrold Code team?
Yes. The tools this team has were built very specifically with the Kyogre dominance in mind.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised. Harrold, although he might not be the strongest of players, he's a fantastic team builder, especially when I talk to him about why he brings this mon or that mon. He's pretty solid in his team making
and at least
choices.
no Ditto this time. And both players are already in the start of the games as we see the leads of both players. It's going to be the Crobat and that's the Dust Main, I believe.
Yeah.
As against the Smeargle and Xerneas for Harrold. So Xerneas in an okay position, though we don't really want Geomancy in front of a potential Crobat with Haze.
Yeah, not only that,
as Crobat goes for a taunt into the Smeargle, but no protects from the Xerneas. So Harrold leaving himself open to the Dustman. Ooh, goes for the Geomancy immediately. And this could be a very swift game 1 if the Sunsteel Strike wipes out the Xerneas.
Yes, and importantly, we saw the Smeargle go for the Spore before Geomancy, which indicates a Scarf here. So very important information here for Martin.
No, it doesn't really. Because if Scarf Smeargle would have gone before the Crobat. As Sunsteel Strike comes out and was going to put this boosted Xerneas time with a boost to a merciful conclusion. Oof. Rest in peace. Oh, Xerneas hangs on there. As Smeargle. So, yeah, actually the Smeargle is actually a regular Smeargle. Just that the Xerneas is so bulky that it has no speed whatsoever.
Okay, I thought it was Scarf based on
how Scarf Smeargle would have outsped the Crobat.
Ah, okay. Sorry, I'm not very clear on my speed tiers here. So Crobat still, but now that Xerneas does have a speed boost,
he still can't kill either though. And the Crobat can just haste and it will survive a Moonblast.
Why haste when you can kill the Xerneas?
That's also true. But Crobat doesn't really carry attacks to kill Xerneas with. Smooth Fang can't KO. Unless it's at 1 HP.
Maybe a Slush Bomb or Acrobatics as Smeargle does retreat here. Bring in the Lunala.
Yeah, Lunala a strong option as Moonblast going to come out here. Just going for the last ditch attack with the boost. Into the Crobat, we should hang on. Thanks to his resistance. Does he have a berry? No, yeah, he does have the attack to KO the Xerneas with.
There we go,
Cross Poison. And Lunala's forced to take a Sunsteel Strike. Unresisted.
Yeah, I mean the ability, what was it? Shadow Shield?
Well, Shadow Shield, yeah. Effectively a multi-scale. Should take maybe 30%?
Yeah, we'll
Since this Sunset Strike is not boosted in any way.
neutralize the damage,
Yeah.
but a critical hit.
Well,
So Lunala's just down to slightly above 50% here. So things not looking too good for Harrold here. His Smeargle was taunted in the first few turns, and now probably will be taunted once again.
still though, if he just even if he is going to be taunted this turn, if he just goes for follow me, he at least pulls the Sunset Strike to the Smeargle as well.
Yeah, I mean if he does have fake out as well, he could fake out the Dustmane.
Not the Crobat, please. Please don't fake out the Crobat. You're not Daniel Lee.
Yeah, and Lunala should be, free to pick up the KO on Dustmane.
On whatever it wants, really.
Yeah.
But the question is, if it is choice specs, what does he lock himself into? And Dustmane going to retreat here,
Not
fearing the potential fake out.
Will choose to bring in Incineroar here, so bringing a fake out of his own.
But
Setting up for
can't
next
fake out
turn.
the Lunala though.
I think he's expecting his Crobat to go down. So if Crobat goes down, then he can
Dustmane
bring in
comes
his
back,
Dustmane, and then he'll be in a very
Crobat
good
goes for
position.
the taunt into the Smeargle. So Smeargle probably trying his luck once again with the
No
Spore.
fake out here.
Not going to get it. As Moonguy's Beam comes out, locks himself into Moonguy's Beam with the choice specs boost, perhaps. Incineroar will take it though, especially if it is Assault Vested. And I'm not sure if that's Assault Vested.
Yeah, and then we do see another attempt at Spore being denied here. So good plays here by Martin. Controlling the
Smeargle
field.
forced to switch out or struggle.
Yeah.
A bit of an iffy position for Martin in terms of if that's a roll, Moonguy's Beam might KO.
I think he takes it though. I think he takes it. But the question now
Could be
is
a roll, which would be a bit dangerous for Martin.
how much damage can you do to the Lunala? Smeargle doesn't seem very threatening in this current situation. Or does
Yeah,
he
he
want
might-
to punish the
He
switching?
might not even struggle. Even if he goes for the struggle, he might not even struggle onto the right target.
Yeah.
And he might not even be able to struggle because if he carries Fake Out, then he doesn't even have the option to struggle.
Yeah.
He'll be forced to use Fake Out.
Which will fail. And
Ooh, but he lets Scout come in and into a Moonguy's Beam.
possible?
That will KO. Oh no, that won't KO, but that's a huge chunk of damage and removes Water Spout as the option for the rest of the game.
And we do see Ferrothorn here.
Ooh, into Incineroar, but at the same time, Martin did give him Rain. As Moonguy's Beam comes out, into the Kyogre most likely. Oh, but seems to be facing the Incineroar. Can't really tell. The
Yeah.
angle. Yeah, it goes for the Incineroar again. But it is not a roll. Hangs on, gets to get the berry.
So it's not Assault Vest.
Yep.
Huh.
Assault Vest would take him a lot less. That's why I suspected it wasn't Assault Vest. As Knockoff comes out from the Incineroar into the Lunala, removes. Oh, actually going to KO. It's times 4. Yeah.
Will we see the item?
Reveals the item.
No.
Choice
no.
specs? Yep. Just explain the damage he was doing to the Incineroar.
So Harrold in a rather precarious position here. Is stuck with Smeargle and a Ferrothorn. Smeargle should be able to live with a Sash from the Water Spout. But
But yeah, Ferrothorn can't KO the Incineroar. Strongest option I think is Bulldoze, which is, well, not optimal at this point.
well, Martin does have Crobat, although at very critical low HP, but he also does have a Dustmane at the back.
The Dustmane at this point will carry the game.
Yes.
Ferrothorn can't hurt the Dustmane in any way. Though he could Leech Seed stall, but let's not go there please.
Yeah. I don't think so. And Kyogre will retreat, so bring in the Crobat, trying to sacrifice it, or stop the Smeargle from doing anything meaningful in the future.
As yeah, it's going to be a double switch to bring the Dustmane and Crobat back out. Smeargle does go for the Spore though. Does
Finally
he catch
connects.
the Crobat? No, it doesn't catch the Crobat, so it's going to be taunted again unless Ferrothorn picks up that KO. Does Ferrothorn pick up that KO? He needs to. Oh, he goes for the Leech Seed though. Is it going to be enough? I don't think so. I think he needs one more turn.
Just barely, no, I don't think it should be enough. Yeah, 4 HP.
Yes, evasiveness though. He could dodge the taunt but doesn't get it.
No, drops his special defense. Boosts his attack,
So
which
he could protect the Smeargle, calling the Crobat to just KO and allowing your Smeargle to, do something for the rest of the game.
yeah, and Harrold, I think is trying to play his out here.
Yes.
His Ferrothorn could just continue.
Smeargle does go
leading.
for the Crafty Shield here to block any potential taunt.
Ooh.
As Crobat goes for a taunt, it's going to be blocked by the Crafty Shield. And we'll go down to Leech Seed this turn.
Yes.
As Ferrothorn will seed the Dustmane as well. If it
Dustmane.
connects, which it does. So Ferrothorn playing the long game here. And now the danger for Martin, of course, is that if the Smeargle spores the Incineroar, it could get a bit awkward for him.
I think in this position you bring in the Kyogre. You try to focus down the Smeargle and then bring it down to.
But Kyogre will immediately go down to a Power Whip.
Yeah, I know, but why you don't want to risk the Incineroar at this point,
True.
especially when you know the Incineroar.
But now is the time to bring in Incineroar because Smeargle Smeargle can't protect safely. But he goes for the Kyogre instead.
Okay, here's my train of thought. You bring in the Kyogre because you want to stall out the rain as long as possible. You want to stall out your own rain so that when Incineroar comes in, ideally, Smeargle will be off the field. Incineroar will naturally outspeed the Ferrothorn, and then you can one-hit KO it with Flare Blitz.
But now though, do you call the White Guard or not?
Ah, yes. Interesting.
Harrold actually has the out depending on his Smeargle's moveset. We've seen Crafty Shield and we've seen the Spore. He just goes for the Spore. And that's, oh, yeah, maybe it is Scarf after all. No, it's not. We saw the Crafty Shield.
Yes.
So,
not a Scarf Kyogre then.
Really? Huh. That is interesting from Martin.
Okay, Dustmane still asleep, so Ferrothorn will be able to go for a Power Whip.
But it misses the Power Whip there.
Yeah, which Kyogre dodges here?
But Kyogre's going to, well, it could wake up next turn. In which case, this probably... Oh, well, let's see what the boost come in first. Accuracy fell, so the next Spore might miss for Smeargle.
Yeah. I honestly, Martin's priority should be to get rid of Smeargle so he can
but his priority just get something to wake up.
so that he can draw Harrold into a 1v1. I mean, Harrold had a very rough start to this game, but he's sort of managed to stabilize in the end game here.
Yeah, see, we see that Smeargle just outspeeds everything, which is the problem for... Oh, Kyogre wakes up here, goes for the Ice Beam into the Ferrothorn. No, into the Smeargle, not wanting White Guard probably, but look at the special defense boost.
Yeah.
But also a wake up from the Dustmane. Photon Geyser, I don't think Smeargle has defense boost.
Nah,
no, it doesn't.
Moody
so
can only go so far when you have like 2 turns to set it.
Yes.
2 turns to set it up. But yeah.
Well, Power Whip this time will connect, but I think it's too little too late.
I think Martin going for the Ice Beam on the Kyogre was a pretty good pick. Assuming
the
Kyogre
went for White Guard.
Yeah, no, and assuming that his Kyogre manages to live or dodges another Power Whip, Ice Beam is pretty okay against Ferrothorn, which is just neutral.
But he's not choice though, so he has options to switch.
Yeah, that is
unless he's
also true.
Unless he specs.
Ooh, juicy. And we do see Incineroar come in, trending with that one-hit KO with the Flare Blitz. Well, maybe not one-hit KO.
It is one kill. I think the rain has ended.
But enough to bring it down alongside Dustmane.
The rain has ended though, hasn't it? Yeah.
Yes,
so that's going to be a KO.
I mean, the Ferrothorn could be holding an Orca Berry. I don't know.
Here's Photon Geyser. Psychic, so... Actually, hold on. Isn't Sunset Strike do more? It does, isn't it?
But Sunset Strike is a contact move, right? You don't want to take those Iron Bar
You're
damage.
right, you're right. Yeah, Martin definitely knows his outs better than I do. As Flare Blitz picks up the Ferrothorn. As well, Harrold might not lose too much heart from that because it did come down to the Kyogre and Dustmane waking up when they did. And if the Power Whip had initially hit,
yes,
he would have guaranteed a Spore onto the Incineroar.
Which I'm not sure whether it would have impacted the game in any meaningful way, but yeah.
Considering it was down to half.
If you can take whatever you can get, you just take. I am a bit surprised at the Lunala's lack of damage though. I thought it would do more to the Incineroar.
It only hit the Incineroar, and Incineroar is a very bulky mon.
But that was without an Assault Vest. That was just the natural bulk.
It is resisted though.
Yeah. Oof. Yes, Zhong is trying to fix the problem you see on stream here where the game is frozen. But I mean, going to game 2 here, Martin seems to have a very, very good support mod in terms of Crobat. Crobat just shuts down Smeargle, Spore.
But it's pretty bad against everything else.
Yeah,
it hits Xerneas well.
Yeah, it's pretty good against Xerneas. I think it's okay against Lunala as well, because since Crobat is so fast, you can just break the Shadow Shield.
Opted for the Smeargle instead of the Suicune. Given how well Suicune does against everything other than the Bulu, which the Bulu really can't come into this matchup. I believe the Bulu just gets knocked out by Moonguy's Beam.
You think that's the adjustment that Harrold's going to go for? Suicune instead of Smeargle?
At least to lead, definitely. Smeargle's a very poor choice to lead in this matchup, but the Crobat's always going to come out first. Which is why the early game Xerneas was ambitious, to say the least, from Harrold, and it really didn't work out.
Yeah, I mean...
One might say greedy.
Yeah, for sure. Losing the Xerneas early meant that Harrold was always playing from behind. And he did a pretty good job trying to catch up and stabilize at the end, but just wasn't enough.
So in that situation, well, I suppose the other thing here, and the thing about Crafty Shield is it can't block Haze, so it's not like the Smeargle could have just stayed there and pressed Crafty Shield non-stop.
Yeah, maybe the adjustment would be not to bring Xerneas, or if you want to bring it, not lead it in the front.
Certainly not the lead.
Focus down on
End
getting
game
rid of...
perhaps, especially since Martin is leading with both his Xerneas counters.
I mean, that could change in game 2 as well. We'll see.
Yeah, Harrold definitely I mean, the onus is on Harrold's side. The adjustments need to be made.
Yeah, I suspect Martin will make adjustments as well. Anticipating...
I'm not sure Crobat did as much as you think it did. Yeah, he has the Lunala and Suicune immediately for Harrold. So if he does lead the Crobat, Crobat is not in the position he wants to be. He does have the Crobat again, and the Dust Main. Or Incineroar this time.
Yeah, this sort of... well, I mean, there is a combo to be had here. You could cross-poison the Lunala and take it out in a single hit with knockoff.
But this time Lunala locks us up to do something else though.
Well, I mean, Psychic to kill the... I mean, Crobat is faster, so no matter what, you'll be able to get off an attack.
That's true.
And I mean, I think Martin has to go for that sort of aggressive play because you can't pick out Lunala.
Yes.
And assuming Lunala goes for Psychic onto Crobat, as per Harrold's game plan, if he's trying to set up Xerneas, which he could have at the back, then Crobat should just make use of this opportunity to try and trade a legendary perhaps.
Yeah, he does go for it. He has Cross Poison to break the Shadow Shield. As Lunala chooses to lock himself into Focus Blast, but he misses. That would have KO'd.
Ooh, Icy Wind here will come out.
And Harrold pinning his entire set on 2 of 70% move, and it does not pan out. As knockoff will bring its time here to a merciful end.
I disagree with that play, especially if he has Xerneas at the back. Because going for the Crobat is much more valuable than getting rid of the Incineroar.
Well, hindsight is 2020.
Yeah, yes. I mean, yeah, sure. Now you get the speed control on both Pokemon, but at what cost, really? At what cost? It does have the Xerneas. Why didn't you go for the Crobat, Harrold? Why?
So he can Geomancy before the taunt, or maybe even not because his Xerneas is so bulky. Yeah, actually, I'm not sure what the Xerneas can do here. I think the Crobat still outspeeds even after the Icy Wind.
And he can't KO either Pokemon here. You saw how bulky the Incineroar was.
It could be argued that there was a 70% chance to win the game, but D1 will take that risk so early.
No, but
it's a 30% chance to lose the game.
But it's a 100% chance for your Xerneas to set up unimpeded here.
That's also true. So this forced to protect here, recognizing the potential taunt. He actually needs the Tailwind, or even to roar the Suicune out.
But yeah, Super Fang come out.
Recognizing that the Xerneas is going to protect. Goes for Super Fang and one more Icy Wind. And sure, the Xerneas is now faster, but so what?
Yes.
Really, so what?
So what is the question? There's Incineroar maybe going for a knockoff here on the Suicune.
Or knockoff a Berry, most likely.
Going for the Raw actually. So Raw's out the Xerneas.
So he actually a wasted chance for Xerneas to get some damage. And he actually brought Smeargle and Suicune. So it's only Xerneas who can output damage for Harrow's team, and it's not looking good with the Crobat still alive.
Yeah, he doesn't have very strong ways, or he doesn't have very immediate ways to get rid of the
And
Crobat.
Martin having so many answers to the Xerneas.
Yes.
Raw on the Incineroar as well.
And must bear in mind, Martin still has 2 more Pokemon at the back, one of which you suspect is the Dust Main.
Yes.
Which just absolutely destroys Xerneas. And yeah, not only does Harrold have to account for getting rid of Crobat so he can set up Xerneas, even after Xerneas is set up, he still needs to find a way to tackle the Dust Main, which probably in this case constitutes Smeargle sporing it.
Without Lunala, I don't really see a way back.
I mean, he could, but Smeargle has to make it through the phase of getting rid of Crobat, as he is going for the Spore here to put his
KO
to sleep.
Crobat, I think, with a Skull. Does go for the Skull. I don't think he's going to KO though, based on the bulk. Yeah, he hangs on.
Will he get the burn? No, and the taunt will come out.
That's it, I think.
I think actually that's still okay. You switch out the Smeargle and you bring in the Xerneas and you kill the Suicune.
Then Dustman comes in.
Yeah, then yeah.
Because now Smeargle's not on the field to Spore.
Yeah, it's just bad timing. It's just bad timing.
Whereas if the Crobat had gone down there, then Dustman is forced to come into a Spore.
If only Suicune had something like a U-turn, perhaps then he could sort of maneuver his position into having Smeargle and Xerneas at the same time on the field.
But Suicune doesn't learn it. Thankfully, because that would be really annoying.
Yeah. I mean, eventually, right, they're gonna come out with a switching move that is water type. I mean, you have Volt Switch, you have U-turn. We do see him go for that.
Yeah, he has to. Otherwise Smeargle's stuck on the field taunted. And I think he doesn't have any attacking moves.
Incineroar will switch out here. Brings in the Dust Main. So threatening the Xerneas switch here. And we do see a
Suicune will
Skull.
pick up the Crobat. But once again, no Smeargle, no Spore.
Yeah.
It's a burn.
Even then though.
He will survive, we saw it survive, but it was too weak to do anything afterwards.
And well,
And the Kyogre and Incineroar can just come in here.
Martin could just bring in Incineroar and that will give him fake out.
Yeah, here's the Incineroar. No, it's Kyogre.
Okay. Which we did see was not the Scarf variant.
So no fake out pressure, which means Suicune does get a boosted score here. But, well, a burn will go a long way, I feel.
Yes, it has to get a burn.
And given that all these mons are not scarfed, I wonder who is faster between the Kyogre and the Xerneas.
Well, I think it might be the Xerneas. And if it is, then it could be huge because he could get the special defense boost up.
Yes. But then he has to rely on getting the burn, otherwise he can't take a combination of attacks.
That's for sure.
But I think he has to rely on that right now.
And again, but the question is, does Suicune outspeed Dustmane? No,
I
right?
think it does. Have we seen it so far in this game?
No, no. We didn't see Suicune in the first game. Xerneas going for the protect here, yeah. So, assuming Suicune is slower than the Dustmane, fishing for the burn. Oh, Kyogre goes for the Thunder.
Locks himself into Thunder.
I mean, is it really a lock?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah. So Kyogre resuming itself to be faster than the Suicune.
Suicune will go down, so there is
And
no
Sunseal
chance
Strike,
of
yeah.
Sunseal Strike. There's no chance of burn, sorry. But Smeargle does come in, and we have seen Smeargle to be faster than both Kyogre and
And here
Dustmane.
you spore the Dustmane because
Or if you're feeling really
oh my god.
smart, you spore the Kyogre, predicting that the Dustmane will protect from the spore.
Well, he has to make the big plays right now. He's down one game. He's down in this game. He's down in this game. Thanks to the unwise focus blast attempt.
Yeah, for sure.
So it really comes out what Smeargle goes for this turn. But Smeargle is slower than the Kyogre.
Okay, so Thunder will come out into Smeargle.
Sash was like, oh, not even a Sash. And
Spore.
Spore comes out into the Dustmane. And that is Geomancy for Xerneas.
Yeah. But I think Martin's
Wait, I think it is Scarf after all.
the Kyogre.
Actually, I'm very confused.
Yeah,
Maybe, I think the Smeargle spot earlier because it had Moody Boost from speed.
Ah, well,
So there is a Scarf Kyogre.
okay. It makes,
So it is
that
locked
makes
into,
more
so
sense.
it is locked into Thunder.
That makes more sense now. And Xerneas,
In which case, I think Martin should have switched.
okay. Harrold slowly climbing his way back into position. Defense will rise. Speed will fall.
Now the question is, what else does Smeargle have? We've seen Crafty, we've seen Spore, and we haven't seen anything else. Might be the White Guard, might be the Follow Me.
Could be Fake Out as well. Although Fake Out will be irrelevant here.
Has he even shown his own protecting move in the Spiky or the...
No, we've only seen Crafty
Yep.
Shield.
What is the other version of Spiky Shield?
So, I mean,
Baneful Bunker, so we haven't seen that either.
damage calculation wise, Xerneas Moonblast plus 2 will be able to take out Kyogre.
Yes, Kyogre will go down.
So maybe you sacrifice the Incineroar? Nah, that doesn't seem very wise.
I mean, it's not a bad choice because at least you can lock yourself into something else. And the trick here is giving your Dustmane turns to wake up.
Yeah.
Since it is the key at this point. Not the Kyogre, not the Incineroar. As Moonblast comes out. Which slot though? Goes for the Kyogre slot. And we'll pick off the Incineroar.
With a critical
No,
hit.
not needed. We know it's not Assault Vested.
Oh, okay. Okay. I do see another Spore come out. Which Dustmane will ignore since it is still sleeping.
Harrold really banging on a 2-turn sleep, it looks like. At least a 2-turn sleep, rather.
Yeah.
And he gets the 2-turn sleep here, but now he needs a 3 even. Because if he predicts the Dustmane to wake up, well, the Kyogre's still awake though. So he has to attack the Kyogre. At this point, I think you score. Have we seen score from Martin?
No, I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
We've seen Ice Beam. Yep, that was the move we saw.
Smeargle sticking around could be useful when Dustmane wakes up because if Dust had Follow Me, can redirect one attack, which could be crucial.
It would be, yes. But at the same time, a White Guard to block a potential spot will also be good. He does go for White Guard, so Martin, what's the lock? What's the Kyogre lock? As Moonblast into the Dustmane here. No, goes for Kyogre. So why on earth do you White Guard? You're gonna KO anyway.
Maybe he has nothing else better to do. Dustmane will
Dustmane
wake
wakes
up.
up, goes for Sunsteel Strike. So probably no follow me. We know he will survive, and he's gonna get one more Spore. Unless that was a really lucky survival in game 1. That should be a survival. Yep. Xerneas clearly trained to survive that hit. As Smeargle gets attack, does no one lose accuracy? Loses special defense. I'm not sure what accuracy is right now. For his sake, I hope it is 100.
But did he get a speed drop as well? That's what I was wondering. Because if he is, then maybe Dustmane has the possibility to kill the Smeargle.
We're about to find out then.
Yeah.
Xerneas gonna move first and get a Moonblast off.
Or protect, perhaps.
No, you have to Moonblast. Get damage while you can. Every turn matters. As Dustmane goes for the protect, hoping to get a speed drop on the Smeargle, it looks like.
Yeah. No protect here, Moonblast will
Or
go
accuracy
into
drop.
protect.
Yeah, actually a good play for Martin because no matter what, he needs to fish for something on the Smeargle, and there's a chance for a speed drop or accuracy drop, which would swing the game back in his, or
Let's
even
see
more
what
in
you
his
get.
favor.
You get, oh,
That's
another
not attack.
Blasto
That's not what he
attack.
wants. Does lose his accuracy, but Martin, you should know that inaccuracy moves always seem to hit. So
Yeah. If the Spore does hit, he's gonna curse his life. Like, why does my Motionless Hypnosis always miss? But Spore with a -1 accuracy still hit me.
he hit a Hypnosis at -1 before. That was 40%. So no
sympathy.
No sympathy here.
Okay, Xerneas maybe going for
Yes,
L.
Moonblast. Gotta be attack.
Let's see the damage here.
Means he's probably the Smeargle should still be faster.
Oh, that's a 2-hit KO, it looks like. Yeah.
Yes, here's the Spore. Oh, not fast enough. The Smeargle is slower than the Dustmane. I think he had gotten a speed drop. And that's going to be the game.
Should have protected the...
Yeah, he should have protected his Xerneas then. Unless he went for Smeargle, but she didn't. So actually Harrold had a chance. So, but only Harrold knew. So did Harrold not realize that Smeargle had gotten a speed drop?
Maybe. I mean, players don't usually check. And you have to know that Harrold did switch Smeargle in and out a couple of times. So it is kind of difficult to know what kind of boost you have and what you don't. So Smeargle against
He missed the Spore. He hit the Spore, right? But it's too little too late.
yeah, unless he has a transform here, I don't see a way out for Harrold.
Well, we haven't seen the last slot.
And
No,
we
he
do
doesn't
see a
have
forfeit.
transform, so...
Yeah.
So yeah, if he saw the speed drop, then he should have gone for the
Or maybe
protect on Xerneas.
he felt that his Smeargle would be faster even with the speed drop.
Or I suppose the argument there, of course, is that
You
his opponent can also see the speed drop
and you
and
predict the protect.
the protect on Xerneas and attack the Smeargle. Since the only play for Martin is the only play for Harrold is to go for the protect and Spore. So yeah, it's true enough. It's
Yeah.
still a 50-50 for both players.
So Martin will take the set 2-0 over Harrold.
But Harrold
Khoo-
pulling it back from what looked like an unwinnable position.
Yeah, you have. I say, I mean, Harrold might not be the best of players, but he did put a very valiant effort, and he did have a very decent shot of taking Martin down.
It really, as we saw, that was a 2-hit KO on the Moonblast on the boosted Moonblast onto the Dustmane.
Yes,
So one more hit would have been enough.
for sure.
So if Harrold had gone, if Martin had gone for the play of attacking the Smeargle, that was game. Because then just get a second hit and that would have been the KO onto the Dustmane and a win for Harrold to bring it to a game 3. But Martin made the right call, went for the Xerneas,
And
Smeargle was too slow to spore the Dustmane.
the move I would question is not the move at the end, but the move at the start.
Yeah, the
Focus
focus
blast really, 30% chance, and it missed, so he didn't get rid of the Incineroar as well.
Especially since we saw that his Xerneas was equipped to kind of handle Dustmane. It was trained to survive the Sunsteel Strike.
Yes.
So he could set up in front of Dustmane. But no matter what, he can't set up in front of Crobat. So clearly the priority should have been to remove Crobat with the Psychic. Since we don't expect Crobat to carry Psychic.
Yeah, and it's just more of
Especially since the greatest threat, of course, to lock himself into Psychic is the Incineroar can come in. But Incineroar was already on the field.
yeah.
So no matter what, that slot was taking a Choice Pet Psychic. Kaiga doesn't like it. Crobat goes down. Dustmane takes a huge chunk. But he went for Focus Blast into Incineroar.
Yeah, I don't know.
Which I suppose, honestly, is the play that requires the least prediction. But probably the most risk. And it didn't pan out for Harrold.
I mean, you do have that lah, right? You don't predict, but you do have a certain amount of risk.
Because the Incineroar is going to stay in. You know Incineroar is going to stay in. So the Focus Blast is a safe
So-called safe
play.
if it hits.
If it hits.
Yeah. I mean, if he had gotten rid of the Crobat, perhaps he'll be able to set up the Xerneas faster, earlier, and be in a better position. Because not to say Crobat did do a.
No, the thing is, if you got rid of Crobat, then let's say the Dustmane comes in fearing the Xerneas. He brings in Smeargle and he just spoils everything.
No Crobat to stop his Smeargle shenanigans with the taunt.
Yes.
And barring any speed drops, Smeargle, we did see outspeed Kyogre and was that with
That's
a
main.
was that
The
with a
Kyogre
+1?
was definitely with a speed. Well, definitely with some speed
okay,
increases.
okay.
Because later we saw that the Kyogre was Scarf after all.
I see. Yeah, so I mean, the opportunities are there. You get rid of Crobat, and then you enable your different support options to come in. And yeah, and Smeargle, we did see White Guard as well. So the definite ways to deal with Kyogre. So
Shame
mostly,
though, they didn't have Transform in the end.
that
That was his way back.
for sure. Well, Martin will move on 2-0. We do have 5 Swiss rounds today. So Harrold still has a decent shot of making it to top card if he manages to play.
Yeah, definitely. He's played well. He's got a good team. So, decent chance. But, well, we'll have to see how it goes for in future rounds as we move on to interview with Martin. So, stay tuned. Well, Martin has gone missing, so in his place, we're speaking to Harrold here, who unfortunately did drop the second round to Martin. So it's fair to say that neither game started particularly well for you.
Yeah, especially that game 2 where the Focus Blast actually what I needed to kill the Incineroars to prevent me from getting knocked off. So like, once that situation was out, Lunala was actually very hard to get rid of the Necrozma, which wasn't actually that ideal for me also.
Yeah, definitely, because at that point you needed all your damage at that point was coming from the Xerneas.
Yes, correct.
So which meant that you had to shut down the Crobat first before Xerneas can even come in.
That's right. So yeah, because I know that Crobat will used to be, it's actually very fast. So no matter how much, so I had to like drop the speed for at least 2 times in order for Xerneas to outspeed it.
Yeah, to get Geomancy before the taunt.
Correct.
But in the end, did your Smeargle have a speed drop in the end?
Yeah, it actually had a speed drop and an accuracy drop.
Yes, so
Correct. So that's why the Necrozma actually managed to outspeed the Smeargle.
At the same time, I think you also recognize that both of you can see the Moody drops on the Smeargle.
Yes, correct.
So the obvious play for you, of course, will be protect Xerneas and Spore.
Yeah,
so,
correct.
So you did call that he would call that, and but at the end it was 50-50 for both players.
So yeah, and I actually didn't want to risk the Storm that miss also. So
I mean Martin risks -1 Hypnosis all the time. So what's -1 Spore?
I mean Spore has better accuracy compared to Hypnosis, right?
Yeah, but in the end, yeah, it did come down to that play, and I think in game 1 also you almost squeaked out a better position if the Kyogre had stayed asleep for one more turn.
Correct. So actually the sleep turns also matter a lot.
Yep. But then again, that's the game you play with Smeargle.
Yes, correct.
Even without Dark Void now in 2019, Spore only a single target, but well,
yeah,
no chance of missing, but you still have to rely on those
yes.
sleep turns, things staying asleep. And ultimately in the end, actually since we saw in game 2, Moody kind of worked against you.
Yeah, correct.
But do you feel in the end the trade-offs are worth it?
Yeah, actually it's not, because I was expecting that he would actually switch out the Crobat in order to reset it with the speed. So that's why I actually went to Spore the Necrozma, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, but it didn't went out well because he taunted it. Yeah. but it was actually a +2 evasiveness if I remember correctly before the taunt.
So
Yeah,
there's also a
I mean,
chance.
yeah.
So Moody giveth, Moody also taketh away.
Correct.
Yeah, definitely a chance there. So honestly, considering how badly both games started, you actually did find your outs and slowly clawed your way back. Not
Yes.
quite, but almost really. So
Yeah.
that does bode well. So good luck for the rest of your rounds.
Alright, thanks.
If you can play as well as you did after and not start as badly as you did,
Yeah.
I'm sure things will go better for you.
Yeah.
So good luck, Harrold,
Alright,
and we will
thanks.
see you all in the next round.